When we think about superheroes, what comes to mind? Someone who goes above and beyond to save the day. Someone who seeks justice and equality for all. This all can be true when it comes to student affairs professionals. These professionals go above and beyond to support students' holistic development, along with advancing the university's mission. Today, we would like to share with you the relevance of student affairs professionals as the superheroes of their campus. First up, we have Iron Man. Iron Man is an inventor, an organizer, and a leader. In fact, he was the founding member of the Avengers. He uses his skills and charms to take risks, keep the team together, and persevere through any challenges. He is able to be on an equal playing field with heroes like Thor, Hulk, and Captain America because he continues to adapt and gain more knowledge. Student activities offices facilitate meaningful involvement, community engagement, and leadership development, which enables all students to contribute to a global society. Through mentorship from student activities offices, students are able to gain more confidence in leadership skills. Student activity staffs are known for building lifelong relationships through the programs they facilitate. Similar to Iron Man, student activity staff are constantly innovating and organizing. They strive to organize spaces to create meaningful experiences for students so that students can interact and further develop. Just like how Spider-Man found a mentor in Iron Man, many students find student activities professionals as their mentors. Both Iron Man and student activity staff provide tools to their mentees to become a superhero.
Black Panther uses his strength, speed, agility, and stamina to protect his people and country. He is king, and he takes his job as ruler and protector seriously. He seeks advice from his ancestors in the afterlife, as well as his family and warriors, to help him do what is best for his people, but he is not afraid to make his own choices. Residence Life staff help their communities learn, grow, and stay safe. They have a multifaceted job that includes building community, enforcing rules, and advancing the university's mission. This involves stamina, flexibility, and mental strength. They use data, research, and advice to make their students feel at home, but aren't afraid to bring their personality into the running of their halls. Like Black Panther, Residence Life staff are superheroes for their students. Their number one priority is to make sure students are protected, both in everyday situations and in crises. Students must feel safe and supported in order to succeed in college, and Residence Life staff are the ones making the decisions to keep students safe and ultimately create a feeling of home on campus.
Nick Fury created the Avengers and he keeps them together. He is decisive, capable, wry, and principled. It is his job to make the tough calls no one else can, and he's learned to trust his instincts and follow his principles. He's an immensely capable, no-nonsense leader. Primary responsibilities of the Student Conduct Officer are overseeing education programs related to student conduct as well as serving as a case manager on student conduct cases. These professionals work to support institutional and educational missions. They engage and educate students to be better citizens by guiding them towards ethical decision-making and accountability. As student affairs professionals in this role, tough choices will be made, rules are in place, and if students do not follow them, there will be consequences. The university's goal in establishing policies and holding students accountable for complying with them is to help students understand how their choices can affect not only their immediate neighbors, but also the university community as a whole.
The X-Men are an organization of mutants with superpowers that are mentored by Dr. Professor X. Professor X's mission is to protect and educate the X-Men that typically arrive as teenagers and all live together. They are outcasted by society because of their differences, and together they help save and protect society, even though they are typically not seen as heroes. Systems of oppression can function at personal, institutional, and societal levels. Student diversity and multicultural offices provide programming and resources to student populations that they serve impacted by oppression. These offices provide a safe space to help students adjust to normal academic challenges as well as focus on student identities and help them develop a deeper connection with campus. Similar to X-Men, these students can feel othered on campus because they are different from the majority. These offices typically have students or staff that are mentors to the student population that they serve. Directors of student diversity offices can be the Professor X, creating a safe space for them. These X mansions provide support so students feel more comfortable on a campus that they might not fit into.
Captain Marvel is very powerful. She has superhuman strength, stamina, durability, and agility. Captain Marvel can also fly at great speeds well beyond the sound barrier, and she also has something called the Seventh Sense, where she can sense danger. She constantly seeks harmony and is someone who is flexible and can think on her feet when finding solutions. A dean of students creates and oversees student services programs, acts as a student advocate, and participates in school policy development. The Vice President for Student Affairs is the Chief Student Personnel Officer of the university and advises the President on all matters pertaining to student life and is the senior executive officer responsible for providing leadership. The dean of students and the vice president of student affairs have to be able to serve as a connection between administration and student affairs professionals on each campus. Just like Captain Marvel, they have to be a team player and create relationships between student and academic affairs, as well as within each student affairs division.
The Hulk is green-skinned and has superhuman strength, and his alter ego, Dr. Bruce Banner, is a physically weak, socially withdrawn, and emotionally reserved person. The two exist as independent personalities and resenting of the other. At times, the Hulk can take over and appear whenever he wants, and Dr. Banner seems to have little control, but has taken steps to control Hulk's outbursts. Campuses provide a variety of resources to support students with their mental health needs. Schools like Loyola provide resources such as therapy sessions, group counseling, and also have a therapy dog that students all have access to. Although there are these resources, according to Higher Education Today, only 10 to 15% of students seek these kind of services. It is important to create an environment that is constantly supporting and normalizing students' overall well-being. Supporting students with their mental health is extremely important on campuses, and higher education professionals play an important role. Being able to provide students with the right resources and support can allow them to succeed in school and feel less alone when they are battling with this and being a student. Realizing when someone's inner Hulk is coming out can support them in the long run with their mental health needs.
As future student affairs professionals, we have the opportunity to be superheroes for our students. Our two main roles are to advance the university's mission and help students' holistic development. Armed with data and literature, we are uniquely qualified to help with student success. We become even stronger when we team up to provide the support students need to feel like they belong.